There's been a drastic uptick in the number of missing Black and Latino teens in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Last week, the Metropolitan Police Department sent out a series of tweets publicizing the disappearance of D.C. teens who were considered critically missing. The tweets themselves didn't garner much attention, but the photos and information of some of the teens tweeted by influential Twitter users went viral within hours. On Twitter, many Black women were women users posted viral tweets of the missing reports, encouraging others to share while questioning why they hadn't heard about the disappearances on the nightly news. In the same way, the disappearances of Trisha McCauley, a woman who went missing in D.C. who had been covered. The total number of people reported missing in D.C. has remained constant since 2014, said D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. The mayor added that there is no evidence to support an increase in missing persons, nor is there evidence that the recent reports are related to human trafficking. But just because the numbers remain flat doesn't mean there's been an awareness of the numbers. As these people go missing, these teenagers go missing, there is very little hoopla associated with it. I think, and I believe this very strongly, folks, that we just discount young teenagers, particularly ethnic teenagers, be they Black, be they Hispanic, as runaways. And for whatever reason, based on the history of this country, we tend to see white women, teenagers, as possibly victims. But let me give you some data to show you why you should be concerned about victims regardless to color. At least 462 out of 708 total people reported missing this year were juveniles. Most teens reported missing were located or returned home, leaving 95% of reported cases this year closed. That's good, but the MPD did not provide a racial breakdown of the missing juveniles data at the press conference, but at least 37 juveniles of those reported missing January have not been located, based on the HuffPost analysis of press releases and tweets of the critically missing. All of those 37 are Black or Latino. So in January, 37 teenagers went missing. All of them were Black, all of them were Latino. And they're still missing. Still missing. Juveniles of all backgrounds are reported missing for a number of reasons, according to the MPD. Usually it's because they didn't check in at home, work, or school for voluntary reasons. More concerning cases tend to revolve around conflicts in the home. When younger children are reported missing, for instance, they could have been taken by a family member, custody battle, what have you. Teenagers are more likely to be running away from physical or sexual abuse or a parent who's using drugs. A major concern for many is whether or not kids are being recruited by human traffickers. Now, I'm not suggesting that there's evidence that these young people who are missing have been trafficked, but the thing is we don't know. So, we need to, when you see an ad, when you see an alert, when you see these things, we need to get them out as much as possible. We need to recirculate and continue to circulate and recirculate this data until these children are found. And yes, I know in some cases these children are runaways, but you don't know. That's someone's baby. That baby may not be your baby, but until we see all babies as our babies, we're not truly being human. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. I hope the children come home safely. If you like this channel and you appreciate this content, I suggest you subscribe now to get me delivered in your inbox. I'll keep it real. Just keep watching. Until we meet again, until we talk again, stay strong, stand tall.